Hey, good morning, fellas. Andy back here again. So back up here on the power line. We actually have 3 machines on here today, just trying to play some catch up. Helicopter got a little away from us, a few miles away from us, so we brought the cavalry team up to kind of get back on track. So we have a big machine, 2 small machines. Right now I'm over here with Junior. He's running the big one, and GT35, older 365, so on an old frame platform. Anyways, so he's behind me here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. He's gonna run this this is a 230 and a 115 kV power line. So we trimmed it with a helicopter. You can see it's stuff's turning brown, so it's been some time ago. And we bring the big machine to cut the wetter areas. So he's getting ready to go through a little area. It's not too bad for the machine, but this is where we're heading, which is, I don't know if I can zoom on here. No, I guess I can't zoom. Anyways, that's like 3 miles of swamp. So I don't know how soon it gets wet. I do have my Dans ready to go. So anyways, we're gonna go and try to play around in there. Don't know how far we'll make it, but I guess you'll get to see. So I'm gonna kind of shoot some video here with him, hang out with him for a few hours, and just make sure whenever you get stuck, just like I've told you before, it's not about getting stuck, it's about what you do after you get stuck, because things are going to happen. You're going to get stuck, but if you have a plan and you execute your plan, you don't just panic and try to do something stupid, you can get out relatively easy. So anyways, we're gonna go try to play around with that and see what we can come up with. So I have a plan and I'm gonna execute the plan. Alright guys, like I said, so he went through that. I mean, it wasn't really a wet area, but sure, if that's what you want to call it. Anyways, he's over here cleaning up this field now, and then we will make our way to the swamp. So anyways, stay tuned. I'm gonna come back up, do another video as we're getting in the swamp, and go from there. Hey fellas, all right, so we've now made it to the swamp. There's Junior there. I got a GoPro in there. We're not worried about the limbs, so to speak. We're just worried about the establishing the right-of-way edge. So like all these small trees that's 10, 15 foot tall, we're gonna get anything up to 8 inches. Also, you can see it's already starting to get wet here. I got the dams on, so we're gonna go through, see how far we can go through. We are starting to pick back up to some good ground here, so that's a good thing. So once again, we're not worried about the cleanliness side of it. We're just looking to get the stuff out of the air and establish a right-of-way edge. So you'll see some debris in the right-of-way that's going to be left, and you're going to see it look like crap. But once again, we're just worried about walking through here. We're not worried about anything else besides some guys with backpack sprayers spraying the right-of-way with. So anyways, that's the reason why you're going to see the finished product the way it is. The object of it is just get as far as we can without getting stuck. Without getting stuck is the key word. But I'm sure we're going to get stuck today, so I'm prepared. And right now we're on a good area, but as I'm walking in front of the machine, I see we're coming up to another wet area. So stay tuned to see what we discover today. also wet. So let's see. Standing up. He is trying to act like a wild man, but slow is more productive at this point. So, okay. Alright guys, we're back up to the good ground again. We got a long ways to go. I think this walk is like 3.5 miles long. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here for right now until we get to another wet area. Because I gotta take a leak and I only got one battery left. So, anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back into another wet area. And you see, this is the primarily reason why we do what we do. You see this tree is about a foot in from the right-of-way as you go down, and the problem is the access is real hard for the inspectors to see this. So probably almost a half a mile away is where the access point is. So they have to look with binoculars, and you see we still have several miles to go. So anyway, that's why it's key that we get this stuff, because those small trees turn into big trees, and then they turn into hazards for the power lines. So anyways, we're back in some water here. We're gonna see what Junior's up to, see how he handles this. Guys, I was just thinking, I'm in almost calf deep water. I'm getting out of it right now, but I just started thinking, I was worried about snakes the first time. That's why I went and bought the dams, but now I'm kind of worried about alligators. So I do see a high ridge I'm getting on over here now, but I'm kind of worried about alligators. I wish I'd had my pistol with me, so I can defend myself. But anyways, hopefully we don't encounter those today. So, okay. guys, so I think we made it to the end of our road here. I'm gonna see how deep this is, see if I got any friends out there too. And there's a gate on the other side, so if it's got a lock on it, then we just made it to the end of our road. So, there's a pretty little friend right there. Anyways, which is, I believe it does have a lock on it. So yeah, I believe we made it to the end of our road. Okay. All right, guys. So Junior's gonna move to the 115 side. I think he can make it by himself, but wanted to show you what the end result is. So this looks like garbage. It really does. There's trees on the ground here. You know, there's a full tree just to top the skin off of it. But the biggest thing this is for is line of sight and vertical, try to straight line. There is a limb sticking out right there, but the helicopter missed, but with the amount of stuff that is here, and then also looking at it from the air, I believe I have another video you can view for the helicopter cutting. If not, I have one, but anyways, it's very hard. The depth perception is off, but anyways, the reason why we're here, cutting this line out, just cut the vertical trees like I said. And then also they have to measure this line, is there can't be a tree within a certain amount of width from right-of-way width from this power line. So they have to walk through here with lasers and shoot the wire and see the distance. So would you want 3 or 4 foot of brush standing up there to crawl all over with spears and stuff like that, or would you rather walk across something like this? So this is an inexpensive way, something for a safety aspect for the utility guys. So anyways, Junior's gonna do the 115 side. I'm gonna stand in a couple of the wet areas just to make sure nothing crazy happens. And then we gotta go to the other side of the swamp, so that's where it gets fun. So well, I'm gonna go scout that out just to make sure he's got a good area. Anyways, stay tuned. All right, guys, of course I'm dealing with Junior about to get stuck as you turn around right here. And I also have a little friend. I don't know if you see him right there, but got a water moccasin sitting right there coiled up. I just walked right through there too, so it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna try not to go through there again. Anyways, but let's see what Junior does. Turn. Keep on going. I think he's about to get stuck, and we're gonna have to play with our little friend right here. Anyways, I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna call Junior, see if he can tell me something. Okay. Hey fellas, notice I didn't do a the last part after Junior is about to get stuck there, and I was on the business end of the Cottonmouth, which is not a good feeling, not a good place to be at. It's like staring at the wrong end of a gun, somewhere where you don't want to be. But I did not get bit. I did see 2 more after that one. So anyways, but needless to say, Junior was able to get out. He was able to go around that area with the snake and complete what he was supposed to do. So everything ended as a up and up today. I'll be going back up there tomorrow. I'll probably be visiting the ASVs that we have up there. We have 2 of the ASVs, and Junior's going back up there too. So anyways, I'll take another video on tomorrow what we have, and try to wrap that up. going to be the end of that line. We're probably halfway through the project there for that utility sector or utility company. So we have, I think, 70 to 80 miles left. So we're traveling pretty much around the state. That was in Ridgeville. We're heading to Somerville. So with 3 machines, we should make it to Somerville. Actually, almost to Latson, and then from there we'll pick up and go to Denmark, South Carolina, and work to Barnwell. From Denmark to Barnwell, and then we're going from Barnwell to Yemassee, South Carolina. From there, then we have to go to Myrtle Beach for a gas line project that we started over the summer. They have 20 miles left that they put on hold, but now we're able to go up there and do that. So same helicopter company, cleanup crew. We're just going to go up there and clean that up. So hopefully July or August we'll make it up there. But anyways, we have more footage. I'll make videos as I can, and hope you enjoy. Thanks.